Shalom. This is Fallen Yeshua. Welcome back to the channel. It's hard. I hear that statement a lot. I hear people constantly make reference to how hard things are or how difficult things are. And my question kind of is, did you expect them to not be hard? Some of us have some things that we want to accomplish in life. And we realize that those things take sacrifice, those things take time, those things take effort, those things take a plan. And for your average person, they didn't really expect it to be as complicated. They figured, like, as in the job market, they figure, well, I'm going to go to college, and when I get out of college, I'm going to have a job. And they're finding out that's not the case. They think that, well, I'm going to get into a relationship, I'm going to get married, and, then everything's going to be hunky-dory. And you talk to most married couples, and they'll tell you, man, the honeymoon period lasted literally like a week. After that, life kicked in. And sorry about that. What most people don't understand is life kicks in and is real. People think marriage or anything that you're trying to do, any endeavor, is simple. It takes time. It takes effort. It takes change. You talk to people who've been married for 30, 40, 50 years, 60 years. They'll tell you, I didn't like my wife or I didn't like my husband every day of the week, every day. We had a lot of times where we were just frustrated. We didn't want to talk to each other. There were times that I wanted to quit. Can't tell you how many people I talked to. They'll say, man, I wanted to quit. But I went to the book, I read the book, I read the Bible, and I realized I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Business or jobs or anything that you want to do, it's going to be hard and it's going to require more out of you than you thought you were going to have to give. Let's say you think you were only going to have to give what? Let's just put on a point scale, 90. Whatever you want, you're going to have to give 150, 200, 250. You have to find that in you. You have to go to the Father in prayer. You have to seek his face. And you have to go, and you're going to have to, if you want to get there. Because once you set inside your mind that things shouldn't be hard, you're always going to look for the easy way out. And you're going to realize there is no easy way out. There is no easy way. The Bible tells you that the road to Yah is narrow. The road to the kingdom of Yah is narrow. Few there be that find it. That's a clear indicator that it's not easy. That's a clear indicator that it is hard. That there aren't going to be very many that find that road. But wide is the road, and broad is the way that goes to destruction. That's the easy path. The easy path, which you're going to find out in life, is usually the road to destruction. It's usually the road to your demise. The tough road is usually that road, if you were going to find it. And they'll tell you, the ones on that narrow road, that it's hard. But they'll tell you that they are thankful they're on it. That's what's missing today. We're missing people that, we all talk and we all say a bunch of stuff, but we don't know what it is that we're going to have to pay, that we're going to have to put in to be on that narrow path. If you don't want your marriage to go the way of 75 to 78% of marriages in the first 7 years, which is divorce, you're going to have to be a person that goes and does things differently. If you want to be if you're trying to start a business, if you want to be one of those people that, I'm realizing that. You want to be one of those people that is different, that actually is successful. You can't do what 75 or 80% of the people do. You can't think that way. It's amazing how many times we'll go to those that aren't doing what we want to do. For instance, in the Apocrypha, in the book of Sirach, it tells you to not go to a man that is not doing what you want to do. So let's say you want to know what it is You know, in the chapter of counsel, it talks about don't go to, let's say, a lazy man in regards to much work. Don't go to a man that fails and has failed in advice for what it is to persevere and go through and succeed. When it comes to things, we oftentimes run to the internet, and people will tell you how hard it is, and we'll listen to people they gave up, and their life is so much better now that they gave up. They tell you that on social media. But when you actually look behind their lives, a lot of these people, because they gave up or whatever it may be, they're miserable. They're miserable. Oftentimes returning back to the same spot. Yah delivered them from their vomit, and they return back to the same spot. The Bible says it would have been better for that man to have never known the way than to have known it and forsaken it. So yes, it's going to be hard. Yes, it's going to be struggles. There's going to be trials. There's going to be tribulations. A lot of those things are to test to see if you really got it. Because you'll say you got it. You say you know. You say. And then when it comes down to it, you're unable to do it. We'll even try and I think the problem is a lot of times we're the people that give up, but we try to get other people to invest into us. Let's say you're a man and you get married and you end up having a child or two with a woman just for her to give up. And you realize you invested your life, you invested your semen, you invested at least the next 18 years into this person for them to give up. A lot of people don't have a direction, don't have a path, they don't have it, so they ask you to invest into them. They want you to invest your time, your effort, your money, your semen, your woman, your womb. They want you to give. They want you to give to them, knowing in the back of their mind they know they might give up if it doesn't go their way. But yet they're asking for the ultimate sacrifice from you because it's too hard. Is that a wise investment? Just some things I want you to ponder. I've been pondering, been thinking about. We'll be a live stream tonight, 7:05 Central Standard Time. We're going to be talking about Ananias and Sapphira. Some things that, most times when you hear that discussion, it kind of goes the same way. I was meditating on it, reading it, talking to the family, and there's some things they kind of picked out that, just wanted to share. Hopefully be a blessing. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. Bless y'all. Hope you're having a blessed day. Blessed 6th day. Blessed preparation day. Shalom.